Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Petra's Happy Place. I thought maybe I'd just come on and let's crochet together. I wanted to get together with my buddies this morning. I probably won't be able to do it again until tomorrow morning, maybe. Good morning, Danny. How are you? How are you, honey? What are you up to this morning? Good morning, Heather. How are you this morning? Good morning, Maribel. I saw you over on Reggie's earlier. I was going to get on earlier. Good morning, Trudy. And I thought, oh, I'm not going to interfere with Reggie's. Everybody wants to go over and see Reggie. Good morning, Pat. Dull-eyed and bushy-haired. That's so cute. Oh, good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing today? This Tuesday. Waiting for the coffee to kick in. I've had my 2 cups. Good morning, Lizzie. I've had my 2 cups, and I am now on to tea. Yeah, make one soon. Debbie, yeah, I'm off today. Yay! Yay! Oh, Danny, you're probably immune to it. So what do you have to have, or not have to have, but do you have any caffeine? Does any caffeine work for you, Danny? Ice water, maybe? Some people, ice water does it. Yeah, I am off today, and I'm feeling pretty good. I've already got a good project started here, and I think I'll be finished here this morning, or before lunchtime anyway. I keep going. I was over at Mom's yesterday, guys. I have to tell you what happened yesterday. I don't know why it took me this long to think of this, but instead of just me going over to Mom's on Mondays and saying, okay, I'm just going to sit here and wait for her to tell me what I need to do or what needs to be done. There you go, Danny. That's wonderful. I like that. I do. I love that. So I thought, you know what? Instead, I'm going to start planning an activity for the day. Good morning, Tiffany, right? Yarn Moods is Tiffany. Okay, Trudy. Oh, okay, that's right. Because you are over in, is it the Netherlands? Are you in the Netherlands? So yesterday I went to Hobby Lobby after I got off of the live. I went to Hobby Lobby and Michael's, and I found a puzzle. Good morning, Sandy. Are you up and around? Have you had your second South Africa? I apologize, Trudy. Are you up and around this morning, Sandy? Or just eyes open and waiting for the coffee to kick in? Good morning, Kathy. So I picked up a puzzle. And guys, I go back and forth with this thing because I know my mom doesn't like making messes and leaving things out because then she gets frustrated and then it causes her anxiety and then we have to it's just a, a cycle. And I thought, okay, if I get like a child's puzzle, um going to be a noisy day. Well, I don't think there's a chance of you getting a nap in today then, huh? um so what was I saying? So I thought I'm going to get a puzzle, but trying to find a puzzle that wasn't like a Disney puzzle or a childish puzzle with large pieces, that is not as easy to find as one might think. But I found some, and it's a certain kind of puzzle. Let me see. I think um I had a piece of paper that was in the thing, but there are certain kind of puzzle called Eurographic puzzles. And now there's a lot of them in there that, look childish or look like a little bit too much for a mom. Okay. And Maribel, did I see? Hi. Hi, Maribel. I don't know. Did I see you come in earlier? I'm sorry if I didn't say hello. Hello. Um, so we actually put together a puzzle yesterday. And I just was like, so it made me feel so good because first of all, the puzzle was it it was a scene and it was a shed. It was like a garden shed, an old shed with a wheelbarrow. It had lots of flowers, and I mean, it was just really a neat puzzle. And when I first I was real good, Denny. All I got at Hobby Lobby was that one skein of yarn that I said I was going to get. I didn't even get any beads, but I found two plaques. Let me see if I have the one here. I found a plaque that I bought. I don't know what I did with it. Um, and then I got Mom a little plaque to keep on her shelf that says, "Pray more, worry less." And I sat it right there on her where she sees it every single day. Ah, yes. It is a blessing and a curse, right? And then I got the puzzle for my mom. So I was real good at Hobby Lobby. I did go look at beads. I didn't get any beads. Then I went into Michael's. They had nothing. Oh, guys, I am so frustrated with Michael's. Now they've taken out even the little kiosk things in the middle of the aisles that had like certain yarns. Didn't even have those out. And everything was just, I mean, I don't even want to go to Hobby Lobby. I mean, excuse me, Michael's anymore. I just, if I want a yarn that they sell at Hobby Lobby, I'll have to go. I mean, I keep saying Hobby Lobby at Michael's. I'm gonna just order it. I'm so fed up with Michael's. Every time I go in there, I'm disappointed. Anyway, so I was so thrilled when I opened up that box. I said, "Mom, I brought it. I brought you something. I come bearing gifts." And I thought, my thinking was, she's going to look at that and go, "I don't want to do a puzzle. Did you even ask me if I wanted to do a puzzle?" That was one thinking. One thought was, she would say, why are you giving me baby pieces? Why are these pieces so big? I all these thoughts came through my head about all the different reasons, what things my mom would say. And I was preparing myself for all of that. Well, I stopped at Arby's, got her favorite lunch, even though she said she doesn't want anything. I went ahead and got it for her. I set it in front of her and I said, if you don't want to eat it now, you can save it for supper. And so she did. And she was really thankful for it. She was in a bad mood. Let me just say, she was in not a very good mood when I got there. But she started warming up. When I gave her that, she started warming up. Then I gave her that little plaque and I said, I found this and I want you to have this and remember this all the time. And so I gave her that. My chat stood still. I don't know if people are just kind of listening, but yeah, she warmed up a little bit. And then I said, well, and then I brought this puzzle. And then I showed her the puzzle and she started looking at it and she was kind of leery at first. And then she's like, okay. And I said, and before you say, before you say anything about this being a mess on your table, I had bought one of those poster mats, the kind that, you can work and then you can roll it up and put it away. And I showed it to her and I said, see, we're going to lay this down first and then we're going to do the puzzle on top of it. And if we don't want to do it anymore, we'll roll it up and put it away. You won't even have to look at it until the next time I come around. So I was so pleasantly surprised. Because I took all of the things that she could have said and I made it not an excuse. Good morning, Laura Lee. I solved all the problems before they became a problem, and I was so happy. It wasn't cheap. It wasn't cheap. And these puzzles are like, you can see how big the puzzle piece is. They're large pieces, but it was 350 piece, and it seemed to work really, really well. And as we're putting it together, she said, I want to do this. And it was like a big part of the barn. I wish they'd have the picture on here, but there was a big section like this that had the roof of the barn, of the shed, excuse me, and it has all red in it. Let me see. I think I can pull it up on my phone because I took pictures. So she said, I want to work on that. And I said, okay, you work on that. And if I find pieces, I'll hand them to you and I'm going to work the border. And, she was just, really happy. Here. Wait a minute. Oh, let me turn the glare down just a little bit. The light. Okay. Can you see? So we did the whole puzzle together. I was so happy. I don't know about that, Sandy. Yeah, I was yesterday anyway. And there were several times I could tell she was getting tired of it. And I said, Mom, look, are you getting tired? If you want to stop, just tell me when you want to stop. We'll stop and we'll roll it and put it away. And she would turn around at me and she said, I will tell you when I am tired. I said, okay. She just wanted to keep going. She knew that we could put it away. But good morning, crazy poppy lady. So I was thrilled. So, and while, hi, Reggie, you're popping over here too now, huh? I'm sorry about your chat. Your internet not going very well. So, yeah, so I guess it was Friday, maybe. I was just thinking, I sat down and I was like, I need to start doing other stuff. That's what I need to do. So I told Mr. Happy, I said, I'm going to have a list of things that we can do together. I got online. I got a whole list of things that we could work on together, and I was so happy about it. I wanted to find that plaque. What did I do with it? I did find a great plaque I'm going to put behind me when I'm working. But good morning, Sleeping Collectibles. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful day too. But I'm going to tailor all of these things that I want to do with her, tailor them so that they're things that I know she will enjoy doing. Number two, things that we can do together and we can make memories together. Number three, that this is the hard part, trying to find things to do that don't appear childish or, yeah, childish. So yesterday we did the puzzle, and I told her, I said, this week I'm going to start gathering the supplies I need. And I said, next week I want her to help me put together a flower arrangement for the office. And somebody had thrown our old one away, and it was dirty and all that. Whatever, it's okay. But so I said, I'm going to get together everything, and I know she loves flower arranging. She loves flowers. Hi, Julie. Good morning. That would be too detailed. She won't be able to do it, Denny. She has a hard time holding a pencil or pen. So I have to do something that with her arthritis, but that's a great idea. That would be a great idea if I knew she would be able to do it. But that's the other thing. It has to be something that she can use, something that's not just going to sit around the house. So yeah, all these different things. Oh, guys, I have to go get my extension cord, my power cord. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, Trudy, thank you for popping in. Maybe I'll still be here when you get back. Okay, so yeah, so Monday, hopefully I'll have all of the items we need for her to make a flower arrangement. Of course, I'll be there to help whenever she needs help, but my goal is to let her do it. Oh my goodness, Trudy, that's a long way to go. Well, please be careful. Oh, Trudy, I just read your message. I am so sorry. We'll be praying for your daughter and for the whole family, Wow. How do you come back from that? So, yeah, I started putting together a list of things to do with my mom. One of them is um, I want to do some baking with her, but I want to do some baking where it's keto friendly. So it's something that I can enjoy with her. And it doesn't have, and most keto recipes are so simple anyway. So I am going to be so happy to do something like that with her. Um, oh, and playing like little card games, um, or not necessarily cards, but I've got dominoes. I want to get. I don't know if I'll probably just take my dominoes over. I've got some dominoes that I'll take to her. So playing dominoes. They said that the cool tiles of the dominoes feel good in their hands. Um, so I'm thinking that that will be something that she will enjoy doing, and she can match the numbers, you know. Yes, that's the other thing too, Julie. Yes. Um, but it has to be something that, good morning, Gia. How are you? You do, did you get back from your vacation? Good morning, Debbie. Yes, Skippo is good. I've also, I haven't, my friend and I used to years ago play Skippo. I don't remember how to do it, but my mom likes to play Phase 10, and she likes the German card game Elfraus, and so we do play those two. And yeah, Elfraus is kind of like Rummy, so that helps her. And because it's something that she learned as a child, because it's a German card game, that is something that I think we'll be safe with. Um, I'm so glad you had a good time, Gia. Um, yes, because you're right. Her preferences are going to change. The other thing I think I want to do is, and having to do with the scrapbook, is Mr. Happy had gotten together all of my dad's. He had slides, you know, that he would do overhead projection slides, you know, and he digitized the majority of them. And so I told him, I said, I would like for you to send um, some pictures over to Walgreens so we can have some prints made. And they're of my dad, of course, when he was in the military as a very young man, when my mom met him. And so that that helped that will help her, and it will bring back memories for her as she is like putting together an album. And I know she doesn't like to write. She doesn't like her handwriting, but I thought, you know, she could, I'm going to give her a pair of scissors and she could cut out like the pictures just of my dad, and I'll get some different, not glue, well, maybe a glue stick. She could use a glue stick. And it's not going to have to last forever and a day, you know. So just using a glue stick and gluing them on into a photo album of some kind. Or just doing, you know, instead of she might feel a little overwhelmed if she had a whole album, but if I just laid one page out for her and she decorated one page, she might feel like she's accomplished enough for one day, and then we could put it away and then get it back out. And I'm trying. This is my way of attempting, because I think it's one of these things. where if I keep her mind active, she doesn't have time. Good morning, Lori. She won't have time to stop and dwell on all the things that she thinks has to be done. Yes. Did you guys see I put out my video finally? I finally got my video put out and I think I win the award for the shortest video. I think mine was only like, it wasn't even 2 minutes. It was like a minute and a half or something. Good morning, Bev. How are you, my yarny friend? How do you felt today? It's breakfast time. All right. So that another thing. See, who said it? About Lorley. You said something about, her changes, her preferences will change. And I'll tell you how one of those things happened yesterday. So some of you might remember I gave Mom an 18-inch doll for Christmas. And I even made her, I got Pamela from Pamela's Adoring Crochet. I got one of her patterns and made a beautiful gown, like a Christmas gown, and it had fur on it, and it was a burgundy, and I loved it. It was so beautiful, and so I put it on her for my mom, and Mom's first reaction was, "Oh, this is really beautiful." And then as soon as it hit, it was like, "You felt happy this morning." Good, Bev. But when she stopped and she looked at it, she goes, "What am I going to do with this? Why is this here? Why'd you get me this? There's one more thing to take up space. Put it away. I don't want to see it." I mean, she's just that quick. Well, I had been watching Crochet House Mouse. Oh, goodness. I can't remember what her name was. Oh, that makes me upset when I can't remember things. And no, I don't have early onset. Nope. Okay, let me go to these shout outs. Maybe it's in here. Angela. And you're making another unicorn? Awesome. Denny, that sounds so cool. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I want to do, Pat, with Mom. That's what I want to do. And good morning, Deneen. Did I even see you pop in? So she had on a couple patterns that Pamela had in her Etsy shop, and so I showed them to my mom, and she's like, "That's nice. Oh, she needs a summer dress to wear." So, I mean, it was just like her eyes lit up. It was like, that's one more thing. So look what I'm making. Purple, of course, is her favorite color. So I am making her doll a little summer dress. And hopefully I'll have this thing done. I have buttons I can put on it. And I'm even thinking I could make a lace. I have, of course, white crochet thread, and I can make a pretty little collar that would go on there, and she would love it. All right, Angela, thank you. Thank you for listening and lurking. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna do this, make this, and I'll make this one today. And if I have time this week, I'll try to make another little something for maybe I'll make a hat to go with it or something, And oh, sorry. Sorry. Chloe, she needs a doll dress. But um yeah, I'm thinking I want her to change the clothes though. And she told me, she says, well, I'd like to have something with sleeves, because she, she was giving me her order. So I was just like listening to her, and I thought, I'm going to make her little doll a summer dress that she can dress up and make look real pretty. And so I ordered the pattern this morning and I started working on it. A fairy garden with flowers, and I could change the decorations in each season. Okay, I like that idea, but it couldn't be too small. See, because it would be to if it's too. I'd have to look into that, Angela, because that does sound like a good idea. And she was even talking about how when we do the um, arrangement, the flower arrangement for my office, she was talking about um, just changing out the flowers for the season. Oh, and she had me make her a kangaroo dress yesterday. Yeah, yep, I remember. Um, uh, she even told me. I asked her what she thought of the puzzle, and she said, "I really liked it, but and when she said "but," I ring a bell, right? I get a headache already, instant headache. But she said, we need to get this framed and then get one for each season. This is the summer one, and we need to get one with fall colors on it for the fall, and then one for the winter, one for the spring. It's like, oh, that is such a great idea. So she's already got in mind that we're going to do other puzzles. So that makes me happy. Flower pots stacked. Um, I Angela, I would love to know more about that. I would love to know more about that a fairy garden. She loves succulents and she loves flowers and plants like this plant. She's got tons of these little things that grow all over over the place. She loves doing stuff like that. But the problem is that at this point she can't do it outside anymore without having somebody do it for her. And I don't want to resent her, and that I am starting to resent her because she's like making me do all of her stuff, and I don't want that. I want her to be able to do her things. So if it means finding some kind of a potting bench or something like that, where she can have something really nice, I might be able to figure something out for her on her front porch, where we can do like a potting bench type thing where she can stand at it and do little things. But if it looks messy, then if it looks messy, she won't have it. And that's the thing that I'm trying to avoid. She wants to do stuff, but she doesn't want to make a mess when she does it. So anyway, Okay, so back to crocheting. Is anybody working on any crochet or yarn related things today? And what have you got in your cup and what time is it in your neck of the woods? I've got Victorian London Fog in my cup. It's making a mess. That's the thing with tea in a white mug. Stains, you know. Jigsaw puzzle called Bits and Pieces. I have to be real careful. Good morning, Amanda. Did you see the puzzle that I did, Pat? Did you see the puzzle that Mom and I did together? Coffee latte. Ooh, fancy, fancy, Kathy. Coffee milk? Okay, how do you make coffee milk, Denny? Do you just put like some instant coffee in your milk or something? 9:44 in Maine, yes. 6:45 in the AM. Miss Lizzie is in Cali, right? In California, if I'm not mistaken. Lots of milk, Amanda said. Nothing in your cup at the moment. Hanging bed sheets. Oh, I miss that so much. I miss that. Nespresso. Oh, cool beans. Yeah, I have my Keurig. I don't. My brother and sister-in-law bought us an espresso machine. Not Nespresso, but espresso machine because Mr. Happy loves really strong coffee. He loves Turkish coffee. Oh, guys, have you ever had Turkish coffee? A small bit of coffee and lots of cream. Yeah. Love hanging clothes on. I know. When I owned a house, well, with my ex, I had a line outside, and of course, it always helps if you have the time to do it. But I used to love that time, just the time, going out and doing things like that. "62 degrees, doors open, soaking up the cool breeze." Oh, Lordly, that sounds wonderful. And you're in Georgia, right? Lorley, are you in Georgia? No. Idaho? No, I don't remember now. Ah. Denny, I think I'm going to do the bot along too. I tried so hard last night to get Crystal to comment on, I mean, I know the chat was going by so fast for her last night on her live. But I wanted so badly for her to say, but I think I'm going to do the bot. I think I'm going to do one of her summer tops. I know she's got one coming out today. Idaho. You know what? After I said Georgia, I knew it was Idaho, but I don't know why I didn't say it. Sorry, Lorley. Oh, that sounds so lovely. A shawl. Do you guys find yourself like now working on a certain kind of project? Like, do you go through like seasons of, okay, like for a couple months it's like all you're making is hats, and then another all just sweaters, and then do y'all do that? Do you all ever have those times where it's like you're going through something and you're just making all of this? one of the shawls and hat right now. Planning on doing her new top. Maribel, I have her, the burgundy one that she did. I have that on my watch list. I want to take a look at it a little bit more close up. And I know she has another one that she was putting out today. You crochet by the season, Kathy. So during the summer months, do you crochet stuff for the following season or for that season? You do blankets until it gets too hot. And then what do you do when it gets too hot, Lorley? Do you go buy something else? I had been doing tops, tops and I guess shawls here, but now I'm wanting to do blankets. You know, not huge blankets, just lap gans or baby blankets or things like that. I do whatever catches my eye at the time. But you have like a whole bunch of stuff that you do. You're staying away from blankets at the moment, Maribel. But like, what if you have your eye on like 5 different things? You just start a whole bunch of stuff. That's my problem, is that I start things and then it's not that I don't finish them, but I just, hi, Lynn, how are you? Blankets in the winter time only. I actually like working on blankets in the summer months as well, especially inside. If I've got the air conditioner going, I like working on blankets in the summertime. You write them down in a notebook. Good for you. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. I want to do a video, and I'm thinking of doing it live, but I'm not sure. I don't know how to do it live unless I do it like in StreamYard, where I could do it like having a small picture of me and then overhead with my camera. But my camera gets so hot. If I record on my camera, it gets so hot. Oh, that's okay. I understand. When it gets hot, I make squares. Oh, there you go. And get them ready, right? Get them ready for your fall and winter blankets. Just needed some paint. Oh, that's so sweet, Nancy. Thank you so much. That is very, very sweet to say. Oh, Lori. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, that would make sense, you know. If you're asked to make things, you got to do those first. Yeah, Pat, that's a great idea. Yesterday, I will say, I heard back from Gina, the knitting turnpike at the knitting turnpike. Yesterday, I was looking for some beads. Guys, I am having no luck, and I don't know what to do. I'm trying to find 4/0 beads. They have a little bit bigger hole in the middle than the 6/0 because I need beads for my 3-weight yarn. And I tried, Denny. I've looked on Etsy, I've looked on Amazon. Every time I put in 4/0, it comes up 4mm beads. I don't want necessarily 4mm. I tried it. I tried that, Kathy. I got on Etsy and I tried it and They had a few of them at Hobby Lobby. They had just a few of them. Blue mountain beads. Okay, let me write it down. Blue mountain beads. I found a few of them at Hobby Lobby, but they were so childish looking. I don't want childish looking. Okay, blue mountain beads. Joom honey. Joom, Joom honey. Super cheap. Okay. I'll look that up, because this is the one project. This project here is the one that you guys had chosen for me, that picked my whip. And thank you so much, Angela. I appreciate that. Oh, I really do appreciate that. Okay, Denny, thank you. Thank you so much. Large hole beads. Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't want them like, you guys know, right? And I found some yesterday, and I thought, well, when I looked at it, at first it's like, oh, this is bigger, because they didn't have a size. I said, this is bigger. I like this one. And they were such a neat shape. And I thought, I'm going to get these. And so I got them and I brought them home. I even had the yarn there, and I think they will work. This will work. Nope. They were too small, but they were such a neat size. And I found at Michael's, now they had two different things there I was going to get, because now that I'm starting to get beads, okay, I'm collecting them. I just need to start using them now, right? But I have, let me show you what I found. Oriental Trading Company used to have beads. That's true. I remember. Pat, thank you. Love you. Enjoy your breakfast. Okay, let me see. Let me show you what I found. So they had these. They had these little containers, these little plastic containers. They screw together. Now, I've seen these before when I used to do scrapbooking, and you could put all kinds of things in here. But I got different beads in here. And then they have the big Mama Jamma size. And then they have, yeah, this is the big size. They have the little one and the medium, the 3 different sizes. And so I got those. And then they come in, some come in these little tubes, you know, these little tube things. These were gifted to me. And then they have these, they sell these little ones. And they have like a test tube. Well, it looks like a test tube tray. And it's specifically for these. And, but, I mean, it is plastic, but it's like, I don't know. I think I kind of like having these better. But take a look. Okay. Oops. Take a look at this shape. I don't know if you can see the shape of these beads, but they're like, they're squared. Yeah, there you go. They're squared off like that. And they have the hole in the middle. And I thought that was good. And the color was perfect for the yarn. Bye, Julie. Fire Mountain. Okay, there's another one. Fire Mountain. I'll look that up too. But look at the color of those beads. Oops. Look at the color of the top beads here and that yarn. And I just thought because of the shape of it, it had a little bit more of a sparkle to it, I think, because it had more angles on it. I just thought they would look so pretty. And it just really upsets me. Now, you know, I'm sure if I used a #1 fingering weight, but now I'm looking at it, even the holes of this, I think is even too small for the one hook that I'm using. I don't know what made me think that the holes were larger. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to have to get more of these and just use them. Now, these beads here, see, these are larger. I found these at Walmart. There's 4 different sizes of these silver beads, you know, and they have a larger hole. And I think I could get, you know, that on them. I have to add them as I go, Lori, and that's my dilemma. You know, I have to find something that I can, you know, put onto that hook as I go. And that's not easy. But I found these beads. These are some other beads that I found, and I was gonna, I would need more of these to put. Look, this big one right here that's huge. But they're those 6/0 beads. Anyway, I'll get it. I'll figure it out. And then I'm gonna be a beading fool. Because I have a lot of projects I want to use beads on. Rochelle, I don't know if you guys had seen Rochelle from the Whip Window. She made the most beautiful top. She designed it by herself. It was yeah, that's where I got a lot of mine, Denny. I got a lot of them at Walmart. Yeah, they're gorgeous. Anyway, she designed a top because off of one of Fox and Friends's anyway, Ainsley Earnhardt, she had on this top, and it had like gathering here on the front with beads in between it. So she designed a top so that she could use the beads. I mean, it was so cute. Oh, and then, you know, of course, I would need larger beads if I did something, you know, like for this. Oh, but wait a second. I could use, come to think of it, I could use lace weight or even that crochet thread with some beautiful beads to make a necklace for Mom's doll. Yeah. Good morning, Barb. How are you? Well, good afternoon to you. I love beads. I'm collecting beads. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm collecting beads. It's not like I'm using them so often that, I mean, I even used on the one project. Did I show you guys even? Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear about that cold. Did you have it all weekend? Did it really ruin your weekend, Barb? Or are you going to be able to get over it soon, like today? But I'm glad you had a great event. You know, I just thought of something, Barb. You know, your mountain rose shawl that you did, that I was the test that I tested for. I used, oh no, I didn't. I thought I had used a certain kind of yarn, but I didn't use that. I'm making, you made a threader out of jewelry wire that will go through the needle hole. Make a loop to put it through the needle, put your yarn through it, and pull your yarn through the needle hole. Okay, wait a minute. You made a, you know, they have threaders. I was thinking about that. Let me see, how would I do that? Yeah, I can't wrap my mind around it. I mean, if I had all the supplies in front of me, I think I could probably, oh, lots of tea and honey, right, Barb? Oh, I'm so sorry. But it's just a cold and not the flu, right? You know, do you feel achy and have a fever or anything? I hope not. So yesterday, Mr. Happy suggested that we go get dinner together. We decided, oh, fever. Oh no. Oh, honey. Please, yeah, just take it easy today. Oh, I hate, you know what? In a way, I know I don't like being sick, but at the same time, I don't mind being sick because it means I can stay home. Yeah, I mean, I understand the concept, Lorley. I'm just trying to like wrap my mind around how you would put the um the bead on it. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, we went out to dinner and we went to IHOP. This is beginning to be our favorite place to go to eat. Oh, getting some buttermilk pancakes. Not good for keto, but amazing to taste. But afterwards, he said, how about we go to Barnes and Noble and see if they have any crochet magazines? What? Mr. Happy said that. So, sure enough, I go in there and I look at all the different crochet magazines, and they got them all. And it's like, okay, I need another magazine, like I need a hole in a head. But this one, guys, this one came in this bag. Let me show you this. It came in this bag, and it had 2 magazines in it, right? Open it up. It had 4. Look, it was the Crochet Now, and it had an interview or something with Bella Coco. So it had the Crochet Now magazine, okay? It had this Hook Nook magazine or flyer leaflet with a whole bunch of patterns in it. It had this Pushing I don't understand pushing. I don't know what that's all about, but it's the chart to do the pushing blanket. And then it had the Rowan crochet, summer crochet with all of those patterns in it. How all of those, and let me see how much. 15.9, wait a minute. Yeah, $15.99. You would pay that much just for this in most places, just for the Crochet Now magazine. I got those extra 12 and 8. There's 20, 21 extra patterns. Where could you get that? So 53. So let's break this down. 53 plus 21 is 74 patterns. 74 patterns for $16. Now, Canadian, it would be 19, but still, where can you find patterns for that? You just can't. You just can't. And I mean, it shows you, look at this, how to read a pattern. And it shows you how to read a chart. Right? I mean, it has a magnolia tree wrap. It has a wrap. It has a shawl. It has like little articles that people had written. I just think that this is amazing. Look at this pillow. This is a cute, cute pillow. Look at that. Ladybug. Ladybug. We got, of course, cow. He's so cute. We've got a Love Knot blanket using burnout blanket yarn. Oh, see, I'm not going to get a subscription to any magazine, but, and look at here. Here's another, look at this one. A crochet along. Oh, neat. And Angela, that's great. Look at a carousel horse. Oh, sorry, Denny. Did I say that too loud? Look how cute. Look how cute, Denny. A beret. Oh my goodness, that actually looks like it's knitted. It's a beret, but it looks like it's knitted. Oh, anyway, lots of awesome, awesome magazines. Patterns, not magazines, patterns. And I found something else out. I found something else yesterday at Michael's that I picked up. And it's totally not related to crochet. But I thought, you know what? I really needed something like this for just quiet times. Let me show you. Have y'all ever seen these? A mindfulness notebook. I'm not into, you know, like yoga and that kind of thing. But I thought, you know, just in order to, I used to write a lot. Good morning, Angela. How are you? I used to be, not used to, I am a writer. Haven't written in a long time. So, but these things have just like daily things to do and lots of places to write. So whenever I get, you know, like, I just need to focus. I just need to turn off all of the the things and just get my pencil, my pens, or whatever. Let me just give you an idea. Like this one, it's like there's a little box at the top here. It says, today I will feel. So, you know, you're having like that, okay, Linda, I hope you feel okay today. And if not, I will be lifting you up in prayer. I love you, girl. So it says, today I will feel calm, energized, engaged, connected. And you check the box. And then it has a topic. This one says, get growing. And it says, what part of yourself are you working on? How are you expanding yourself? The act of writing it down will allow you to get more specific about the ways you want to move forward. And then down at the bottom here, it says, one thing I'm grateful for today. Express your mood in a doodle. You just doodle right here. And then here has a mindful-o-meter. And then it says you like fill in like how mindful you are. And then there's a place just to journal, you know, so you can put the date up there, and then it has a whole spot. You can journal, you can draw, you can do whatever here, you know. And it says, every time you're tempted to react in the same old way, ask if you want to be a prisoner of the past or a pioneer of the future. That's by Deepak Chopra. And okay. All right, Poppy. So yeah, I just thought, you know, something like this that will help me. And I could even use this as like a daily, you know, even a project planner, or, you know, my creativity journal. There was another one that was similar to this, but it was like to help people just get in touch with their creative side and things that you could do to get into that creative mode. And I thought that was really cool. But I chose this one for yesterday. And I just thought, you know, I need to get back into the swing of writing and just do brain dumps if I need to. Or like I said, if I want to plan out a project or plan something, use it kind of like as a diary. I just thought that that was a really neat thing. And while I was in Barnes and Noble, oh, here's what I picked up. Okay, well, anyway, I was in Barnes and Noble, and now they have a crochet series that Betty Heckman does, but then she also does a knit one, and it's just, you know, just fun little mysteries. They're called Yarn Retreat Mysteries, but this is the first one in the knit series, Yarn to Go. And then this is the second one. Look at the title of that one, guys. Is that the cutest? So, yeah, this was the only one that they had. I knew I had the first one. This is the second one. So I'm going to read those. That'll be a fun series. I don't even have the other one finished yet, the other series. But anyway, take a look at this plaque I found. And guys, tell me if this is just me, right? This is something I need to have, and I'm going to have sitting behind me somewhere on my yarn space. Look, read that. I said inspire. Verb 1, to encourage somebody to greater effort, enthusiasm, or creativity. 2, to awaken a particular feeling in someone. It's Latin for to breathe. Isn't that amazing? I love that sign. This was originally $7 or $6.99, $7, and I got it for $3.50 because everything was half off. Isn't that great? I got this one, and then I also got the one from my mom that says, pray more, worry less. I got these two. And what a great idea. Yeah, to have it kind of like behind me on the shelf. I love that. I love that. Totally me, right, Maribel? It is. And this is what I aspire to do. I aspire to inspire all of you. And that's what you guys do for me, you know. I just love it. I just love it. Oh, you're going to miss a bookstore. Oh, wait a minute. My paperweight. What? It just died? Okay, wait a second. So, do you not have any bookstores close to you, Linda? Maybe I can put it up here. Let me move my tissue box. Here we go. Oh, that looks really pretty right there. Oh, you can't see it with the glare. I'm sorry. So anyway, yeah, I've got a lot. Oh, okay. So Linda, can you can you order stuff from Amazon? Can you like get on and order books from Amazon? Or do you prefer your Paperwhite or a Kindle version of books? You know, I was looking online for some, I can't remember what books it was I was looking for this morning, but you know, I'm noticing that a lot of the Kindle books are the same size as a copy, like a hard copy. And I know Mr. Happy, he can't stand digital. He doesn't, which is kind of funny because he lives on his computer all the time. But when it comes to reading, he can't stand anything digital. Yeah, Lordly, I'm so sorry, Linda. I didn't mean to be insensitive. I really didn't mean to be insensitive. Oh my gosh, that's got to be rough. Yeah, yeah. And I love the idea of having all my books in the palm of my hand as opposed to taking up an entire room. Yeah, there's a big difference there. So does anybody have any plans for today? I think I'm going to stay home most of the day. I have to go out and get my mom some groceries and do a couple errands, phone errands for her. But I'm going to stay home, and I think I'm going to do as much binge watching of Criminal Minds that I can, because I can't get enough of that. Gosh, the more I watch, the more I love it. I'm going, how in the world did I not? Yeah, Lorley, that's how I feel about people who care for elderly, and sometimes I just wonder, sometimes we engage our mouth. My dad always used to tell me, you stop engaging your mouth before engaging your brain. And sometimes I do that. 480 ends. My word, Angela, what are you sewing in ends for? Or are you just kind of exaggerating? You have to go to work. Oh, working from home until after Labor Day. Is that something that you're choosing to do, or is that, I mean, can you stay at home after Labor Day, or do you have to go back? You're babysitting Chloe. Yay. But I tell you what, I remember watching an episode. This takes y'all go back with me in time to when Happy Days was a thing, when Happy Days was the show to watch. And I remember watching a show where Fonzie had his garage. Do y'all remember? I don't know if you all remember this episode. It's just a vague episode, but the Fonz, yep. When he had his garage, and there was a man who wanted to work in the garage, but he was handicapped. He was in a wheelchair. And Fonzie was trying really hard to empathize with him, I guess. And he said, well, what do I need to do? Do I need to get in a wheelchair? And he was like, he got into the wheelchair, and he was showing how he could actually work on the cars while being in a wheelchair. Well, the guy, okay, which do you prefer, Lizzie? You want to stay home or go back? It's just he was, this other fellow was getting angrier and angrier at Fonzie, and Fonz couldn't understand why he was getting mad. He was trying to show him, that it could be done. He said, but the guy just got angry, and he burst out, and he said, here's the thing. You can get out of that chair. I can't. I will never be able to get out of that chair. So until you get to a point, until you have to be in a chair or in a wheelchair all your life, you cannot fully understand what it's like. And in Linda's, and I understand what you're saying, Linda, is that you're not going to be able to leave your house, never. And it's not like, okay, well, when COVID's over, we can all go back. No, it's not like that for you. You're not going to be able to. That's why, I don't, I'm sorry. Sometimes I engage my mouth before I think, and I apologize. I know, Lizzie, do you think you can be as productive or more productive? Are you more productive at home than you are at work? I'm more productive at home because there's no in-person interruption. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. But do you have more temptation though? Yay. Okay, Kathy, remind me which top you're working on right now. Peasant top from Pinterest. I love peasant tops. Oh, did you follow a pattern, or did you just kind of wing it? Oh, I want to see it too. That's something else I got to do today. I need to, what I want to do is I want to put on, yes, I imagine it is. I know from being with my mom, Linda, now it's a totally different situation. She's homebound because she can't physically walk anywhere. She can't drive. And she's got Alzheimer's. So there's a lot of stuff that she can't do anymore that, she wishes she could do. I know that. Okay, great, Kathy. I need to go through and put on my mannequin all the different things that I've crocheted here in the last couple weeks, so that I can print out the pictures and then put them in my project notebook. That's something that I wanted to work on today. You'll get to the point where you can just wing it, Kathy, I promise. You start learning certain techniques, how to do a raglan style, a top down, or anything like that. You'll be able to do it. You'll be able to figure things out by yourself, especially for your size, to be able to do your size. And if you start what I have been doing, even if it's a written pattern, good morning, Donna. Even if it's a written pattern, Kathy, I like to write it out anyways, to write what I am doing. Like the pattern says such and such, well, I will write it out what I specifically did, so I can go back and do it again the next time I decide to make the top, instead of following the pattern and writing it down. If you know anything about learning and teaching and that kind of thing, writing it down, writing anything down will help you remember it. And if you say it out loud, it helps you even more. Oh, I know, Laura Lee. That is the kind of style I'm trying to go for myself. That is the kind of yeah, Lizzie, I know, I hear you. So what was I saying? Yeah, when you find your quote unquote style of what you feel comfortable in, you feel like yourself, where you feel happy and you feel just content. Yeah. If you all need to get going, please tell me. I can pop, get off anytime. I'm not doing anything. I just wanted to hang out with you guys for a little while. Get my day going after I had my devotions, obviously, but I don't know if you guys listened to my devotional this morning, but I did not go by what the book was doing. So if you didn't care for, or you don't much, or you don't get the Jane Austen stuff. Yeah, boho, right? Yeah. And it's just there's something about it. I remember when I was a kid, like 10, 12 years old, my mom used to make those peasant tops for me, but no, they're not really peasant tops. They were just big squares of material, and she would sew them together and then she would trim them out in a little bit of lace or something, just some flat lace, and they were just square handkerchief tops. That's what I'm trying to think of, a handkerchief scarf, handkerchief style. I like those. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Maribel. I've been getting a lot of positive feedback on the devotionals, and I'm really glad they're helping in it, not necessarily helping, but just like encouraging, giving like a little nudge for the day. Thank you, Kathy. I really appreciate that. I really do. I mean, it's become like a small, what do I call it? Like a small group of, a little prayer group, just getting together, in the mornings, and just, it's nice. I like that. The same ladies show up, and every once in a while we'll get a new one that comes across it. This morning, I think I did share it. Maybe I didn't. I don't remember now if I shared it on my Facebook page. Yeah, Kathy, I love teaching, and I would do many, many years ago, when I was going to there were two churches in particular that I was going to when I did this, but I would lead, I was a women's ministry leader, and I would plan like little retreats and get away, and we had such a nice, oh, Linda, I can only imagine the loneliness. Are you able to do lives, Linda, with your device? Are you able to do live streams? Because sometimes doing live streams is like a little, I don't know, a little bit closer. It's not like right now where you're typing in, but just able to talk, and people can talk to you through the chat. Are you able to do something like that? Oh, honey. Is it because, well, I don't know. Why is that? Because you just don't feel comfortable being on camera, or because I do know it does help. It has helped me. Yes, exactly, Barb. It's like having a group of people come over to your house. That's why I love doing these hangouts in the morning with you guys. If I could do this every day, I think I would be more productive in the afternoon if I could hang out with all of you during the day, during the morning hours. Ooh, crack. Oh, well, I understand. And it's almost like What else is there to talk about? Is that what you're thinking? Thank you, Denny. And right now, it's just, this is the way. I just feel like having this kind of venue, like what we're doing right now, the internet, just I can't even imagine what the first Christians would have thought of this, being able to talk to people all over at the same time. Oh, Lordly, that is so nice. Linda, did you see that? Doing pen pals. That would be awesome. I know that you love getting happy mail in the mail. That's a great idea. I never thought of that. Yeah. It's well, and then some people are more extroverts than others. I love doing lives because I love to communicate with everybody, and it's just I almost like need this. I crave being with people. And this is the next best thing to having people in my living room with me. And right now, I'd only have a spot for one other person to sit. Hi, Anaya. How are you? Okay. All right. Well, we won't push you to do anything. Just know that you're not alone. Okay. I know that's very difficult to remember, but just think of the fact that even though you might be not having anybody personally in there, you are not alone. Oh, that's right. Linda, you live in Georgia too, don't you? This looks like it's a little bit too curly. Yes, I totally understand. Totally get that, Angela. Thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit this morning. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the help about the beads earlier. Yeah, I'm almost used up the one skein of yarn. I didn't think I was going to need more than one skein, but I think I'm going to need another skein here. Yes, it is, Linda. It really, really is. We love you. We love you, sweetheart. And if you would want to just to talk about what you're working on, even if you're having a hard time, just trying to figure out what to do, we'll just talk yarn with you. How's that? Anaya, this is a little dress. I found this pattern on Pamela's Adoring Crochet. It is called, what is it called? Kalia's Party Dress. And it's just a little dress I'm making for my mom's doll. I had given her a doll to her for Christmas, and so I thought I'd make a little summer dress for her. And so I want to make it, put several more rows on here, but a little cute summer dress, and then make some shoes and maybe a sun hat. So yeah, just working on this. Linda, or did you already tell us what you're working on? Linda? Yes, she does. She has great patterns. I love her patterns. I love that they're customizable too. Oh, I'm just thinking, I'm looking at some of these beads. Oh, look here, guys. Look at this. Wait a minute. Let me see here what color those are. No, that's not right. So look at this. This is a light purple. This is a lavender. Okay. This is a lavender color. It's not showing up lavender, but I'm thinking I'm going to make a nice, I could make a bracelet too. I could make a bracelet and a, um, a necklace for her out of these beads. Oh, wouldn't that be pretty? Because these are different color purples and lavenders. That would be so pretty. Yeah. And this one, I what I'll do is instead of I'll do like I'll string them, you know, I'll put the beads on first and then, you know, just slide them down when I'm using them. That'll be pretty. Or I could do a silver necklace, or I could do ooh, I could even do like I don't know, what do you call that? Like a not psychedelic, I don't know. See Snow White bow I post on No, no, I didn't. I'll have to look. When did you post that? And Lori, no, I don't get her monthly email. I'm going to have to do that too. Oh, there's so many things to do. I might do that too. And then there's some other beads here that are like bigger beads. They're bigger. Well, there's different sizes. There's little ones, medium ones, but I like these big ones. Maybe just a couple of big ones. Oh, and make it like graduated, like little ones to big ones and then little ones again. That would be kind of pretty. So many ideas. So many ideas. I want to make sure I get, good morning, Pat. Okay, I'm going to have to go back and look at all those pictures, Kathy. I'm just going to go to my page and look at them again. But you know what? In the meantime, I want to write down about Pamela's monthly emails. Because if I can make, you know, like an outfit maybe once a month, you know, that would be kind of neat. You're not ready yet to make anything? Totally understandable. Totally understandable. What was I going to say? Oh, I was even thinking, guys, has anybody seen on, I know they had it on Facebook. They had, you know, how they have those advertisements or something. And they had like this round piece of cardstock or cardboard, and they cut holes, or not holes, but like slots at certain points there, and they had like different color yarns, and you cross them over and then you pull it through and it makes like these you know, it makes like a little tiny rope that you could use to make bracelets. I'm thinking, here's another craft idea I was thinking for my mom, doing something like that, because you don't really have to have, you know, real tiny hand-eye coordination skills. You just pull the yarn and put it over the slat, you know, and then you just kind of pull that through a little bit. She could pick out the colors that she likes and do that and have that little cord come through, and she could make little bracelets for her granddaughters. Wouldn't that be neat? I mean, the granddaughters would love them. She's got 4 granddaughters, and not that 2 of them, well, anyway, I think they would love that, knowing that their Oma made them a bracelet. It would mean so much more to them than her just buying one and giving it to her. Sister Pant send it to you free. Oh, that's neat. Palace Firefly. You know which one I downloaded? I downloaded her scrubs, the nurse's scrubs, because I wore the scrub. I haven't made her the pattern yet, or the dress, the outfit yet, but I've got a ton. I've got a whole folder full of kids' patterns. Okay, Linda, please know that we love you so much, honey. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us, okay? Mwah. Bye, honey. Pamela she's not just an amazing designer, she's an amazing person. Yes, you have made a lot of doll clothes. Yes, you have. There's that elastic thread you can string beads on. I know that there is, and maybe I'll use that for the doll to use for, you know, her doll to put on her. But if she's going to make something to give to the grandchildren, it needs to be, I don't want her to have to string beads. Does that make sense? So I just was wondering if anybody had tried that technique of making, what do you call it? There's a special I-cord. It's I-cord. I think that's what they call it. But supposedly, you know, you're using just a round piece of cardstock or cardboard that's going to be easier to get. Oh, I dropped. Oh, that's nice. How do you guys go back and forth between like making the smaller projects, the doll clothes, and then the tops for yourselves, and then the blankets? I mean, I've got like, it's starting to get a little junky looking over here because I got so many bags with things in them. So anyway, what's new? Nothing else. I told you everything that happened to me yesterday. Affordable. Okay, I'll go look on that one. I'll go look on Kim's page. Because I know it looked like an idea for a kid's craft, you know, that one of the kids could do for the summertime to make for like their friends, you know, how. So do you have 3 tops right now. Is that what you mean, Kathy? You have 3 of the same top going? And how did you find that peasant top? Did you just type in crocheted peasant tops? Yeah, this doesn't bother me so much because it's a 4-weight yarn on these little dresses. But if I did something a long time, unless it's doing more like a filet crochet, I don't mind doing that over and over again. Maintaining a tight tension, yeah, that does hurt your hands. Yeah. And you do need to take breaks in between to rest your wrists and your fingers. My goal is to sometime figure out how to make, I thought about using plastic canvas, but I want to make something not 4-weight yarn. It's just too bulky when I think about this, but I want to make something that I can keep my cell phone in, that I can have all of my cards, you know, all of the cards. You know, you got a stack about yay big of all your cards, your license, your debit cards, your, you know, store cards, all those kinds of things, right? And I want to have a place to put, I'd like to have a place to put my keys. I don't like them dangling. I don't like dangling keys. I think it's tacky for a lady to have dangly keys. It's unladylike. And then have another spot for like lip gloss, maybe a little thing of lotion, things like that. And but not be too heavy, and have it on a long strap. I don't know, trying to design something like that that has compartments for each one of those things and not be bulky. The keys is what's bugging me. I just don't like having my keys. Yeah, Barb, you're right. You showed me the first peasant top. Ah. Boy, with all this ruffle here, boy, I tell you what, it's takes a long time to do one round. Where's the beginning? Here it is. Didn't want to buy yarn, so you just frogged him. This is what I am trying to figure out. I have, oh, Kathy, do you remember this one here? I'm doing this, get that out. Kristin Omdahl's vest. Y'all remember this one here? This is not even half done, okay? I feel like it should be half done, but I have this much more to go of the yarn left to make half, and then I have this much, and I don't think that this is a full skein. And I just don't know if it's going to be enough yarn. And you guys know how awful it's going to feel if I get through this whole thing and get to the last little piece of yarn and it's not done yet. And there's no more of this yarn to go around. There is none. She doesn't make this yarn anymore. And I don't know what to do, if I should just frog it now and cut my losses here, or if I should keep going and take a chance that it's enough yarn. I do not know what I should do with that. And so it's been sitting here not doing anything. That is what I'm thinking of doing. And I hate to think I spent all that time doing that one. Oh gosh. But I think I might have to do that. Find a it won't look right. It won't look right, Anaya, because it starts on one side and it goes across. And if I don't finish it and do a different contrast color, it won't look right. So I just don't know how. I mean, it could be that I do have enough. But now I'm thinking about it, it's like, do I really want to do that, all that work? How often would I wear it? You know, all these questions are going through my head. I don't know. If I was a faster crocheter, maybe it wouldn't be so bad, but that thing is taking forever to make. I know, especially if there's no way to get another skein of it there, because like I said, there is no such thing. I mean, I might be able to go, and I don't even remember the name of it. I don't even remember the name of the colorway. I keep thinking it's Miami something, Miami Key or Miami Sunset. I don't know. I don't even remember. And I've reached out to Kristin Omdahl and she doesn't remember either. So, I guess I could, Lori. I guess I could once, but that would mean I would have to keep going until I'm halfway done. And I have at least another 5 rows of it. Just don't know. But that, I guess that would be the only, I don't have enough yarn. Not for that one, right? Have you made that one before, Kathy? Have you made that particular pattern before? Because is it fun in the fiesta? You don't have enough yarn. Is it fun in the, is what fun in the fiesta? I could, but I don't know if I have the right color for it. And it's not going to be the same weight. It's just, I'm getting sick to my stomach. No, it's not that. That's not the name of it. I'm thinking, see, because there were 2 of them. One was called Key West, and she still has that one. And I have some of that. But as far as the other one, I just don't remember the name of it. But Kathy, I think I'm going to have to, you know, if I'm going to sit there and think about it and think about it and think about it and never finish it, I probably should just frog it now. Frog it now. Just find a different pattern. It doesn't have to be, it just has to be a fingering weight pattern and just use it for something else. It's beautiful yarn. It's beautiful yarn. But I know that's the thing. You almost have to get You'd have to get a contrasting or a color that's in it of a Be So Fine yarn. And a lot of them that she had before, she's like discontinued it. And good morning, Marnie. How are you? Okay. We'll do that. We'll just frog it. Not today, because I don't want to take apart today. I want to put together. Today's going to be a put together kind of day. Just got back from Hobby Lobby. What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? Did you get anything good? I went yesterday and I was very good. I just got one skein of yarn. That's it. The one color, the opal violet I got, and that's it. Lots of yarn. Oh, to make more of those neck pillows? Is that going to become a thing now? Ah, those are hard. To me, it's like you have to count. If you're not counting all the time, those ripple blankets are, to me, they're too tedious. I mean, I love the look of them, but they are tedious. My grandmother used to make those all the time. She would sit down and make ripple blankets. Oh, what? 25. Did you get them I love this yarn? And you know what? I did see just here and there some more of the clearance yarn. There was one that I really wanted to pick up, but there was only one. And I'm like, no, I mean, what's the purpose of getting one? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. And all the other ones that I would have gotten weren't on clearance anymore. So I'm just not going to worry about it. I know the 30%, right? 30% sale. Using Stylecraft you sent me on a neck pillow is taking a while because it's thinner yarn. Yes, yes, it is. It's a 3-weight yarn. It's DK. Yep. But what do you think of? Good morning, Hope. How are you? But do you like working with the Stylecraft? I loved the process of working with the Stylecraft and the paint box. To me, it's just such a lovely experience. Good morning, Laura. Free and sailors. There you go. If the I'm throwing away the yarn and the pet. Throwing away the yarn? Don't throw it away. Yeah, that I can understand that. You have to kind of tweak the size because the size of the yarn. Okay, I'm going to take a break from this. Oh, very good, Lori. Okay, this is coming together now. Now it's getting a little bit longer. It looks a little bit. Doesn't look like a ballerina's tutu. Yeah, I think maybe if I do about 3 more rows, it'll be nice. And I only have this much yarn left. Well, I mean, I have several skeins more, but I think on the last couple rows, maybe I'll change to a white. I think I might have a white. Or maybe I'll just do like a long panel of a crochet lace. Make it a fancy dress. I don't know. Nah. Yeah, not this one. With this one, I just want to get it done so that she can do it. Making a mermaid cozy blanket for your niece. Nice, 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 nice. Everybody's really getting it. So when do you guys normally start making your Christmas things? When do you normally start making Christmas things? I need to start making them like now. Especially if they're bigger projects. Now, for Christmas gifts for families, do you do like do you do large items? Do you do like a bunch of small items? What do you normally do for like Christmas gifts for family? I'm thinking of doing, you know, those mug, I don't know if any of you saw Dana's giveaway for this week is they're mug rugs. And they're more of an elongated coaster type thing, and it has fringe on the end. They're really cute. But to make like a set of those, I think that would be kind of cute. King size blanket for your oldest is going to be a holy smokes, that's going to take forever and a day. Dana, hi honey, how are you this morning? So I better start now since I'm a slow knitter. Oh my word, yeah. Well, can you crochet them, Lizzie? One of the things my mom struggled a time of day. I wonder robe and nightgown would help her with tracking time. Lori, that would be amazing. That would be a really nice thing. Yes. Laura, yeah, I can understand. Yeah, if there's a lot of people. Oh, wow. Haven't even thought about Christmas, Lori. All right, guys, I've been going over 2 hours now. I have got to get off. I was working on my little dress, and I do need to get off so I can get my day going here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Knitted hats, they like crocheted scarves. That makes sense. That makes sense. And a lot of certain, well, I should say most crochet patterns don't have a like give to them. But thank you, Laura. I appreciate that so much. Go find a place for all your yarn. Yep, there you go. You guys have a wonderful day. Remember that I love you so much. Dana, you have a great day. And Lizzie and Laura and Marnie and Lori and whoever else is still lurking. Pat, if you're still there. Oh, Pat left already. I'm sorry. And Kathy, bye everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.